And just like that, we are in. I may not do the stream boss today, just because it's Sakura Saturday, and that's usually a more YouTube popular thing, so I'll... Boop. Okay, we are back with Sakura Beach. Last time I made the mistake of giving Think Momoko a very annoying voice, and I think I'm going to kill my throat doing it today. Honestly, I think it's hard to remember. I think we left up where they had just asked, like, "Oh, are you interested in anybody?" My character being the thick-headed protagonist, like, "No, I never thought about it before." It's like, okay, dude, you got two hot chicks staring at you like, "Who do you like?" It's like, no one. But yeah, this is going on YouTube. The archive is still going up, and it seems to be a bit more popular for some dumb reason. I don't know. We are just gonna go back into it, I guess. Not much to say. Back on the beach, Momoko out getting up all night and around me, hounded me about crushes. Stop! Yeah, let me try and get this right. What do you think asking about this? What's my opinion about girls matter at all? I'm just curious, you know? You've known me so long, and there's still some things I can't work out about you. So you're just curious. That's why you want to know. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, I'm gonna turn the in-game audio. Yeah, let's give me like way down. I didn't realize how drowning out the music is. My God. There we go. My God, I will keep it on the low end. I'm sorry. No wonder I was quiet in the last recording. Alright, sorry. Back into it. Yes, just curious. Anyway, let's get in light. There's someone I want to show you to. What kind of plans? Momoko seems excited at the idea. How do we know this is not a trap? It's obvious that this pervert intends to do something. For the sake of my pride, I will not be led astray by the likes of you. Alright then, I guess only Momoko wants to come. I didn't say I didn't want to come. I just said that I wouldn't be misled by you. I'm sure that's the case, Yumi. Maybe you're jealous that we would get to spend time together all alone. Goodness, imagine all things that could... Oyuma slams one palm into Momoko's cheek. Don't throw such false accusations at me like that. Ow, 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 ow. Well, Sniffle escapes from Momoko. Sergio, it hurts. Can you kiss it better? It turns what she told me. Kiss it better? But that means... The thought seems to be incomprehensible to her. Oi. The little Sniffle escapes from her. Please, Sergio! Don't make me feel a lot better. Looking at me with their dewy eyes, a very strong feeling of guilt washes over me. Don't fall for her crocodile tears, you fool. I think bucket is one of those universal terms. I don't think it's only idiot. Sorry about that. I don't think it's only idiot. I think fool works too. I know you may like saying idiot, which I think is just them translating from baka. but I think they'd also say background in this instance. I'm just gonna leave it as full and go with background overlay because I know for a fact that's what that means. She's trying to trick you. Ayumi grabs her by the face and stretches it one way and the other.
Ayumi, you're making it worse.
This is your punishment for lying to him. Accept it, villain.
Now he's going to have to kiss my whole face better. It's the only thing that will make me feel better now.
We'll spot Ayumi's best efforts, and we'll go manages to look at me with those dewy eyes again.
Sachi, please, help me. Yes, help you.
You're evil. Absolutely evil. Ayumi quickly stops and pads to herself. So, are you two going or not? Momoko immediately recovers.
I absolutely am. I can't wait.
So they were crocodile tears. I guess I can go. Don't expect me to bestow such generosity on you in the future. Sure, Momoko is actually okay. Don't fall for crocodile tears. What? Is it saying they're crocodile tears, or is it saying that they're possibly crocodile tears? Because I got the intention that they were crocodile tears, but she could always be that kind of anime girl who's like cheering, bubbly, and everything, and then they turn into Monica from Doki Doki. I'm looked to make sure she's okay. She seems like the bubbly ones in these are usually also the ones that are easily like emotionally hurt. So yeah, slow down. Are you alright, Monica?
I'm fine, Saji. Don't worry about me.
Of course she's fine. All the way, it's time to head off. Oh, and we are back with our good friends, a dot dot dot. Dot 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 and dot 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 dot. All these images look like Bob Ross had a small seizure. All my usual haunts around this place are still here. This little isolated cliff by the seaside. Seaside, that's hard to say in an Australian accent. It always gives the best view of the sunset. It's one of my many special places. I've already wanted to share it with someone too. I've always wanted to share it with someone too. Okay. Oh, not already. As I'll lead these two through the undergrowth, Ayumi complains the entire time. I am fucking up the accent today. I gotta hear Ayumi is. I'm trying to not go British with Ayumi. Momoko's easy enough because it's just annoying. Australian gets me sometimes. Where are we even going, you fool? There's too many bugs here. You could have at least told me to get changed.
Come on, this is fun. Isn't this like when we explored the first house when we were little?
Just because it was fun years ago doesn't mean it's fun now. Come on, Ayumi. Let loose a little bit. It's okay to be a bit immature now and then. For you, maybe. I'm a proud, dignified woman. And I won't change that for anything.
Oh, that's not what you were telling me earlier. All that lovey-dovey talk about.
No, stop. Don't say it. I forbid you to talk about that.
You've got to talk about it one day now.
Then how about we talk about what you were?
No need for that. Anyway, a week lost, Sajal.
Almost there. We emerge at the cliffside just at the right moment. The sun looms deep in the horizon, painting the sky fiery orange. Its foam shimmers across the sea's surface, the dying light creating a spectacular show of colour.
You know it's a foreign game, like foreign devs too, when they spell color with a U. So why are we here?
Just look out there and see for yourself. Seems to go wide-eyed at the view. The sight they always never ceased to amaze me when I was young. Both the Yumi and Momoko seemed to go silent as they take in the view.
This is a beautiful view, Sajal.
I'm glad you like it. This is just one of the places I'd like to show you while we're here. I used to sit here and watch as the stars slowly approached in the sky. Whenever I was here, I just forgot about my troubles for a while. So I wanted to share it with you both. Neither of them say anything in response. Yeah. I'm fucking up to it. Seem to get lost in the moment too. Even a Yuma doesn't have anything to say. We'll just sit there, enjoying the view.
Man, you got two nice views right next to you already. It's really beautiful here, Seiji. As a fool you may be, but you do know some beautiful places.
The younger me used to go exploring all the time. That's how I found this place. I need to move my jaw. I need to start doing local exercises before this.
Maybe there's more places like this out here. We should go look another day, just like we used to when we were younger. Remember when we found that waterfall?
She seems to grow nostalgic as she looks out at the shit in the ocean before her. I haven't forgotten any of it. It's funny how long we've all been together, hasn't it?
It's not something that I really think about, but you're right. You just notice as the years pass by. Now, here we are.
Then a Yuma begins to smile. There's just some kind of magic in this moment.
As silly as you are, we all never stop having fun together. I hope that we can do this forever.
Forever. Well, sounds pretty nice to me. As we wait, the stars begin to emerge from their hiding places. The orange of the sky gives way to a dark shade of blue. The moon looms in the distance, slowly rising over the ocean. As Momoko looks up at the stars, something seems to occur there.
There's something that we'd like to know, Sajal. Why do you like space so much? You haven't really talked about it.
I don't really know why I'm obsessed with space. Something about the idea of being part of something bigger than myself. It's hard to put into words. Oh yeah, local exercise before I do this. For all the petty problems on Earth, there's an entire universe out there we couldn't care less. Doesn't care about politicians or war or famine. Pollution, not politicians. Even when the last of us are gone, it'll still be there. Eternal, unchanging, indifferent. It really puts things into perspective for me. But all I'm saying, I don't matter. Everything I'll do today could have far-reaching consequences tomorrow. I might be the person who causes a chain of events that could probably lead to the salvation of humanity, or something like that. The future cannot be. The future cannot be. The future cannot. I can't do this line for some reason. The future cannot be predicted. But I think that everyone has their part to play in the grand mechanisms of the universe. Each of our actions will cause something to happen, no matter how grand or petty the result might be. It's easy to get cynical about consequences your choices have when pondering the universe. And maybe a mere grain of sand in comparison to the universe, perhaps even less than an atom. Well, that doesn't mean that what I do has no meaning. Everything we do has meaning. Even the tiniest decision we make in life can have far-reaching consequences. Well, I imagine that Einstein's ancestors had no idea that the decision would lead to the discovery of relativity. Oops, I'm griffing off again. Fuck. You're just trying to fuck up people doing accents in this, aren't they? We'll better answer the question quickly. Oh yes, I'll just see Spice as a big adventure, filled with mysteries and all kinds of things. There's a planet made out of diamond out there. Imagine what other kinds of treasures you could find.
Such as?
Well, there's a planet made out of diamond. Maybe there's one made out of gold out there. You see, that's why I love space. There could be literally anything out there in the void.
You don't have to look outside Earth to find treasure, you know. It sounds like a childish fantasy. Like you just want to run out there pointing a laser gun at aliens.
That sounds like fun. I'd love to do that. Make that into a Sakura game.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they intended to be Baka, so... Baka?
That's a bit pushy, you know. That sounds like heaps of fun. And a team up and head adventures across the galaxy, so
Sounds right to me.
Fine, go have your space adventures or whatever. I prefer sophisticated entertainment for adults.
what about the one shot I was watching the morning walk?
Ayumi quickly shuts her arm out and covers Momko's mouth.
Don't you dare say it.
I was trying to be so mature, you know. You're almost as adorable as Seiji. Almost.
Don't call me adorable.
All I can do is shrug at the nonsense happening in front of me. It's gonna light you too. Should probably head back now.
Sure, can we come back here sometime? I wanna watch the sunset with you again.
Well, I wouldn't mind going here again with you.
Glad to hear it. We'll make our way back through the trail. Those two bicker the entire way.
Dot 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 dot.
Yeah. I'll wake up early today. I have to say, it's been forever since I got a good night's sleep. I've had to study really hard for the upcoming exams.
Alright, we're high school age in this. So that means everybody in this game is 18.
For the purposes of twitching, you're told.
What a bit Momoko there. Well, I haven't told anyone yet what I want to do is become an astrophysicist. Since I love space so much, I want to dedicate myself to understanding it. Although the study material is pretty brutal. I'm glad I got a chance to just relax there. It's going to be straight back to studying when I get back. No, I'll think about it. I won't spend much time with either Yumi or Momoko lately. Yeah, well, what's the point of this trip? I'll have all the time in the world after exams to catch up with them. Since I've slept in late, I wonder if they're still here. In the other room, I'll make sure to knock as loudly as I can on the door. Is there anyone in there? Hello? No answer, just like last time. I'll make sure to knock, then double knock. Alright, I'm certain that there's no one in there. Now's my chance to get back all the snacks that's still earlier. Always tread lightly there. As I slowly open the door, the light blinds me for a moment. My vision clears and...
Bitch, did you not hear the knocking?
Oh now. Ayuma stands in front of me with a better back end. From this angle I can... Yeah, from this angle, I want to have a really clear view of her panties. They're cute pink ones. Found that my tongue starts fumbling over itself. Just like when I try speaking in this accent. She slowly bends over to pick something up.
Where did I put my swimsuit? It has to be around here somewhere.
She gets on all fours as she searches the ground, creating a rather interesting pose from my perspective.
Maybe I could wear that other pair today. I would say you like something so shameless?
Even if I can't see her face, I know she's blushing. She hasn't turned around yet. Maybe she doesn't know I'm here. Close the door and she'll never... She turns back looking towards the door.
Maybe I left it over there. I swear Momoko leaves the room with such a...
Fair enough, she begins to realise what's happening. She slowly stands up, her face a mixture of shock and anger.
Saiji?
The voice is more of a monstrous growl than speech.
You had best explain yourself right now.
I'm a little bit Scooby-Doo there, trying to do that. Anyway. I'm sorry, it wasn't on purpose.
How is this not on purpose? You didn't even knock before you entered the room.
She desperately tries to gather herself.
What did you see? What did you see?
Oh, I didn't see anything. Well, that's when I noticed something terrible. Ayumi looks down at herself in awe.
Oh no, don't tell me that I'm wearing this.
Her panties begin to slow down her legs. For a surreal moment, feels like I'm staring into the sun. This is something that'll be permanently seared into my brain. I...
No, no.
She lets out a wail of despair. This is bad. Real bad. I have to close the door before she...
You aren't getting away that easily, you disgusting pervert. I wanted to say degenerate there, but you used a different word and I fucked up my line.
Divine... Okay, that one got me.
Divine punishment.
She throws a pillow at me. This doesn't seem like such a terrible punishment. It's only a pillow. Right? It shouldn't. As it hits me in the face, I suddenly remember something. These girls throw pillows really hard. I swear I heard something snap in my neck as I'm blown out of the room.
Don't ever speak to me again.
This is some loud music, so I'm again gonna turn the music down just a little bit. Okay. Y'all let me know if the levels are better this time around. I turned the game audio way down, because all it is music and like a sound effect every 15-20 minutes. Music's fine? Yeah. Door slams shut as my vision fades into darkness. Dot 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 dot. He really likes his room, doesn't he? When I wake up, I feel like I remember seeing something that I shouldn't have. Oh wow, this is loud music on my end. I've turned it down in the stream, but I haven't turned it from the computer, and it's like blowing at my eardrums. Bloody hell. Chat's not showing up in the stream? Oh, I think the chat box is below the Sakura thing. There. Chat box should be right there. Oh, yeah, I was messing around with stuff. I had it... Boop. Hold on. Yeah. I guess it should show up. I don't know. I tried doing a stream boss widget and it kind of fucked up with the chat box, so sorry about that. Back to it. What could it possibly have been? I walked into their room and then something happened.
Good morning, Saiji. It's funny how you were sleeping out here. You must have been really tired. Anything happened while I was gone?
Nothing I can remember. Speaking of which, Ayumi emerges from their room when she hears Momoke.
Good morning, Momoko.
Are you two hiding something from me?
No, nothing happened. Nothing at all.
I don't remember. Yumi flashes me a withering look. What's she mad about now?
Okay, I believe you. What would you like to do today, Suji? Maybe we should go get ice cream. Or you can show me some more of your secret places. Just you and me.
Hold on, you're forgetting about me. He's not going anywhere if I'm not going. I have to keep an eye on him after all. There's no telling what this pervert will do if he were left alone.
I'm glad you think so highly of me.
I'm just stating the truth.
Stop pretending that you won't go for on reasons, Ayumi.
Ayuma seems to grow red and looks like she's about to fight.
But please don't suggest such absurd things. I'm just going to change the subject.
Oh, the fuck. There, that was my mind. I'm just going to change the subject. So yeah, which beach would you like to visit today?
I think somewhere with waves would be nice for a change.
It's the thing is, like, her name is Orange, and when it's over her like orange shirt, I sometimes kind of blurs out for me.
I agree, somewhere fun. And with more people.
I know just the beach to visit then.
It's so lucky to have you look like so
Even though you're making a habit of being a pervert.
Wasn't your door ever locked there? You don't want me walking in there by mistake. We should just use that.
That's not the point, Baka. You shouldn't have to lock the door in the first place.
Well, it's not that big of a deal to do it.
That is also beside the point.
Momoko just ignores the truth. Momoko just ignores her though. Alright.
So, Suji, what would you like to do when we get back?
Well, I have no idea. ALTL does have a pool, you know. And what we good to go there and try to teach him how to swim.
You Baka, the lessons you gave me yesterday will be more than enough.
So it'll tell me that you're able to, you learned how to swim in just a day.
Come on, Ayumi. Wouldn't you like to have some one time with Suji?
One on one time? That just sounds so...
So what?
Nothing, Baka.
We can do that anytime you want, Ayumi. If you actually do want to do it.
Well, I wouldn't want you to go to the pool alone. There might be dangerous people there after all. I have to keep an eye on you.
The only people I see swimming there was a group of guys.
Girls, don't tell me that you've been perving on them too.
What haven't you been telling us, Suji? How well do you know these girls?
Well, I don't know them at all. I just saw them swimming in there when I last looked.
And when did you last look?
This morning.
Suji, I know you're becoming an adult now. But you really shouldn't hurt on strangers like that. It should at least be someone you know.
Wow, can you get more obvious there, Momoko? Bloody hell. I don't think that's a good idea either.
Typical. You only care when you get punished for it. You are a villain of the worst sort, CG. Villains will be punished sooner or later.
Why do you take... Why do you talk like a superhero?
It's from her fault.
Now, Blur Yuma tackles Momoko before she can finish speaking.
Sorry, I bumped into you.
Are you alright, Momoko?
How am I? I don't think she'll wake up until we get to the beach.
What? Did you just knock her the fuck out? What?
How very unfortunate.
You don't look very apologetic about it.
Of course I'm sorry, you baka. Baka.
Baka. Boko is redundant.
Shut up and help me carry her.
What? You gonna chop her up now? What the fuck? Why is that the first thing I told you? Dot. And a sudden and completely unnecessary music change. Gotta love these visual novels and their subpar setups. Funnily back here. We saw to go somewhere a bit more populated today. Can only really hope that neither of them act strangely while we're here. Given how they've been acting over the last day or so, I don't think I'm going to be so lucky.
So what should we do today? Did you pick up this ball?
What beach ball? You never told me about a beach ball.
Come on, sure you remember, right? We did bring it after all, didn't we?
An awkward moment of silence passes.
Oh well, we can just do something else. Seems like nothing can upset Martha.
God damn it, I read that in my... Oh, unprofessional. This is professional. Yada.
We think we makes a sandcastle.
A sandcastle?
Yeah, I wanted to make one while you were here. Can we say yeah?
Sure, all my heaps and more to him. I'd like to grind the sandcastle that this bitch has ever seen.
Don't you think that's a bit ambitious, Baka? How can you say that it'll be the best this beach has ever seen?
You should always aim for the stars, Wilma.
Yeah, we can make it as big as we can. And we have stars and a throne room for fortifications.
There's one thing that I always admire about Monica. It's that she always puts enthusiasm in everything she does. I wish I had as much energy as that.
I guess if you're both going to do it, I'll join in too.
It'll be fun, Jimmy. But course you should join. I'll be like how we played together years ago.
I think I vaguely remember that. You know, we used to make forts out of mud and sticks. I think both of you would argue over who could to build a fort with me all the time.
I never did that. I always built my own mud fort, and it was always better than yours.
That's not what I remember, Jimmy. Didn't you always try to...
You're quiet. Let's get started on the sandcastle.
As we work together to continue construction of our sandcastle, I begin to think back to our older days. First day I met them was an interesting one. I was just moving in with my grandfather on that day. Hold on a minute. Okay, I think it's just you in the chat right now, VMK89, and it's whatever. Surprisingly enough, this seems to be getting more popular on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Just in chat, go for it. What do you think the over-under is about this guy not having parents? I don't know how much straight anime and everything that you've seen. I can't remember if you really watch much anime. But the trope is always that you are raised by somebody who is not your parents because they are either always working or dead. So what you've seen virtually no anime? Okay. So 9 times out of 10 in anime or in these visual novels, you don't actually have parents. And that's one of the reasons why you're able to get away with so much bullshit, because you don't have any oversight, yada yada. And it kind of was shown in Sakura Nova, where your dad was this super important guy who was gone for work like all the time, so you were very independent. And in this one, I'm guessing he grew up with his grandfather, who had to work, and so he was never around, and he probably dumped him off with him. I want to know what your guess is. If you've seen virtually no anime, what do you think the over-under is on his parents either being dead or always working? Like, which one do you think is more likely? Or do you think he's got a normal family? I will wait for the chat about it. Dead? You thinking dead? Alright, let's keep going with this stuff and see what happens. Well, I didn't talk much then. We'll just keep to myself. I just kept to himself. Hold on. I lost the notepad where I had spelling errors marked down in a tally mark, but I will remember this. I had a lot of issues then. I didn't know how to cope with them either. Ayumi and Momoko seemed to ignore that there. Even though I was largely unresponsive, they still dragged me along to play in the forest. They won't give up on me until I started talking to them. It was after my grandfather started showing me astronomy that I started. S's are killing my lips today. I really need to figure out vocal exercises, like you said. Yeah. Alright. It was after my grandfather started showing me astronomy that I began to come out of my shell. There's just something amazingly enlightening to a 6-year-old that there's something infinite out there.
Momoko, stop putting on so much sand.
Hey, you're the one doing that.
Both of them are arguing over sandcastle, of all things.
What was needed? Why did we need that transition? Was it just to make them leave? You didn't need like a full fade in, fade out, and for 2 seconds you could just have to just leave the screen and just damn it, these cheap visual novels. They spend like $10 making these things because they know people will pay $15 a pop for boobs. Alright, back into it.
I enjoy relaxing on the beach. Gives me plenty of time to think. Well, to think and daydream. Well, I used to around. When I had much time to myself. Well, who has done our best to try and stop me from daydreaming too. I think both of them are trying their best to get more attention here. All they'll be doing that is beyond my comprehension. Clearly, they never acted like this in the past. Or if they have, I just haven't noticed it. So the question either is if they're acting abnormally. If they're acting abnormally. Or if there's just so much that I haven't been noticing. Fuck my reading today. We'll be about that later. For now, I think it's time for a lunar voyage. I'll picture myself walking across the surface of the moon. It's white stone illuminated by the sun. Earth in all its green and blue splendour sits in the sky looking down on me like a clouded eye. Much as I dream about space, I often forget about the beauty of the planet I'm living on. Thousands of species, billions of people, countless stories, countless mysteries. I'd like to be able to actually look on Earth like this one day. On some faraway planet and moon, just reflecting on the world I left behind. Perhaps I should become an astronaut. Given how much I love space, it would make the perfect sense, wouldn't it? And again, a cheapo anime, $10 to make $15 a pop. They could have spent, I don't know, 10 cents to have somebody spend 5 seconds putting in 2 stars to make this actually look like space. Alright.
Sergio, come on!
Open my eyes to see Momoko standing over him.
We're not going to have any fun now. I'm in the ocean.
Looks like I don't have a choice. She's already seized me by the arm and is dragging me into the water. In fact, she's gripping my arm enough to make it feel like it's going to snap.
Now then, is this something I'm forgetting about?
Where is Ayuma?
Ayumi was here a minute ago. Oh, there she is. I'll be back in a minute, Sergio.
Momoko dives after a black shape in the water. After a few moments, she emerges again, pulling out her dice, looking at Yumi.
Are you having fun, Yumi? Don't you just love the beach? I know I do.
Yumi seems to wake up a little bit then.
I thought I was done for.
My god, that face. Yeah, well, can't be helped. I guess we'll just need to do those lessons sooner rather than later.
Sounds fine to me.
I'll just say that before fighting again. We probably should have called her somewhere where she can rest. And we'll head back.
I really want to stay at the beach for a bit longer.
We'll guess she could rest on the beach. You go and have fun, Momoko. We'll keep an eye on her.
Thank you, Sergio. You're always so selfless.
It is easier to create space with zero experience in withdrawing, yeah.
I'll be back before you know it.
As I drag Yumi out of the sea, Momoko continues to merrily dive through the waves. The two are keen to the sun and the moon. I really gotta stop making comparisons to space now. I'll think about it. It's going to become a bad habit if I'm not careful. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, but Yumi didn't really feel like doing much else today. She just wanted to head back to the hotel. I think it's just as well. It was a really tough time. She had, not has. She might have a hard time in. She's been there twice. Where? She made me swear that I will give swimming lessons when I got back to.
She really was determined today, wasn't she? I think she kept going out there despite not being able to swim at all. Anyway, Sergio, we should get her something to eat on the way home. After all, swimming is a lot of exercise. I can already feel my stomach growling at me.
Same here. She quickly gets through a meal before I can even get started. As I eat, I can't help but notice a strange look on Momoko's face. She wanders off from the table. I find Momoko standing by herself on the other side of the shack. Momoko, what are you doing back here?
Oh, Sergio, I just wanted to have a moment to myself. Just thinking about something, that's all.
Well, what? The PowerPoint transitions, yeah.
Just things like this.
Hey! Look at that. Glamour shot with the sexy music. She looks towards the ocean with a glit in her eye.
You haven't spent any time with us at all lately.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying my best to get my grades up now.
Right. I always want to study physics, don't you?
Yeah, I want to become an astrophysicist. I figured that would be the all fun work out there in the universe works. Fuck that line. Dutch angle. God, I'm waiting for the Dutch angle visual novel. See if that's actually a thing.
I'm so happy that you're ambitious.
The smile fades away. Still there.
But I must admit, it feels like you've been avoiding me lately.
Really? Sorry. I've been a bit of a hermit lately.
I forgive you, silly. I'll think about it. It hasn't been just us three for a very long time. Not since middle school when we went on that school trip. I don't know how to put it, but it feels like you've been out of reach. You're always somewhere else. You always have been.
She's not wrong. I'm the internal daydreamer. My body's here, but my mind is always somewhere else.
Just remember to visit your friends every now and then, CJ. I worry about you a lot. Just be nice to get some reassurance now and then.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll always stay in touch, won't we? I promise, after exams are over, we'll spend plenty of time together. That was the point of this trip, wasn't it?
You're right. It took time out so you could come here with a human. And I'm really glad that you did. But please, promise me that you aren't going to disappear on us. With that said, let's have the most fun we can while we're here.
She's starting to cheer up now. On another note, what flavour ice cream is best?
Oh, mint! Definitely mint flavored.
Okay, she's growing on me. Well, I think vanilla is the best flavour. That's because you're bland and pointless, you protag airhead. Mint isn't best. There's a few that I prefer over mint, but it is definitely better over any of the Neapolitans.
Open your mind to new ideas, CJ. I'm going to get you a coffee ice cream.
Oh, fuck that. Look, I'll take mint over coffee, that's for sure. I'll take rotten ice cream. I'll take rotten mint ice cream over coffee. Fuck coffee. But I don't really look.
What did I just say about trying new things, CJ?
Fine, fine. Go get that coffee ice cream. Or want you and a Yuma to try something with me in return?
You've got a deal, CJ. I'll do anything.
I feel like this angle, like this shot, isn't necessary anymore. She leans in uncomfortably forward, sticking her chest out while she does.
Anything.
Like what?
Use your imagination. No one. There's no escaping destiny, CJ. It's one of the best FPS games there is.
I just have to say whenever I see Destiny in a game like this. Dot 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 dot. Hey, this is a new panel. Damn, this is probably the nicest looking one out of all of them. Should be a picture of the ice cream shop. I think we were at the shack where they have like all the different, like they had like desserts, cakes, ice creams, probably I think fried food too and things like that. There was like a snack shack that we were leaning up against. That's what the building was in the background. Now, this is what I'm talking about with anime clouds, because it's so easy to do just cloud backgrounds like that in like 2 seconds. Alright. After the shack, we end up heading back to the hotel's pool. Amy comes down from the room. She looks apprehensive about getting back into the water. So, Ayumi, we are ready for swimming lessons.
Well, I'm tired at the moment, but I suppose I could spend some more time with you.
With me?
What are you talking about? It should be a privilege for you to teach me.
They could not have made this girl more tsundere. It's like, it hurts how much they jumped into the trope.
Don't think I'm doing this because I want to spend time with you or anything.
That is the... oh my god. Someone needs to take a screen cap of this and just be like, Sundari and like red marker over it. That is such a Sundari line. Alright. Of course, of course. Well, you have to get in if you want to land. She takes awkward steps into the water. It's not really as rough as the beach with its waves and people, but I imagine she isn't very fond of water. Especially after today, she's nearly been taken out by several different waves. Alright, here we're going to walk on paddling first. I'll take up all hands and go out on the deeper part of the pool.
Do you have to hold my hands?
Oh, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all.
She says that she's becoming bright red. I don't even understand why people blush like that in non-embarrassing situations.
Cause she's a teenage girl and holding hands just basically means that you're in love. I should use that accent for the next character that I have to voice. What do you think? Just go full on southern with it. Alright.
Just another one of those things which I can never understand about a Yuma. She got some strange condition where she blushes at situations that don't call for it. All her hands is tight and she paddles her feet across the wild surface. Her technique is awkward and sloppy. I think she's getting the idea now. She hasn't stopped blushing since I took her hands there.
I've never held hands with you like this before. It's nice.
And we used to hold hands when we were adventuring through the forest together. You mean Momoko?
This isn't quite the same as that. Your hands, they're soft. They're the hands of someone gentle. You've always turned the other cheek whenever I've called you a baka. I'm so mean to you, yet you're so nice. Why are you so nice to me, Seiji? Oh. Man. Please don't make this a choice.
Is there a reason why I shouldn't be? She practically stopped pedaling at this point. Must have forgotten why we were even here in the first place.
I'm going to go back to the hotel room.
She's so furiously blushing now that I'm worried she's going to faint.
Thanks for the lesson, Seiji. I'd like more lessons while we're here.
That's no problem either. Just ask me anytime you want and we'll practice down here. It's easier when you aren't being hit by waves, isn't it?
Yes it is.
Shinoi looks really happy. Happier than I think I've seen a fellow. Was not being able to swim bothering her that much? Or is that why she's so happy? I don't really understand why she started talking about holding on my hands there. That was a pretty abrupt ending. Da 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 da.
Oh my god, these freaking Star Wars wipes.
I come back up into the hotel room after a while. Ayumi and Momoko are nowhere to be seen. I'm guessing that they're holding out in their room again. It's obvious that they're also holding all the snacks I brought into that room. Well, I guess this is a part of the evil tactics. They're probably staying in the lingerie the entire time and they're just so I can't get my snacks back. I'm not planning to enter there. Hey, Ayumi, Momoko.
What is it, Seiji? Do you want to seriously wander away again? At least you're asking permission this time.
No, I don't want to see you in the lingerie.
Not even a little bit?
Well, I know if you two want to go stargazing tonight. I brought my telescope too, so I really want to show you guys why I love space.
It's a period of civil war. Hey, yeah, you could think about it. It's the 3 age-old friends, and the 2 of them seem to be not getting along. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Stargazing? Just us three?
Yep, just us three. I know an amazing place to do it too. You two will love it. I can hear a whispering happening behind the door. I can't even hear what they're talking about there. They must be debating the idea amongst themselves.
Sounds great, CJ. We just need to get dressed.
So my previous assumption was correct. Just in their lingerie while they're in that room. Okay, just let me know when you're ready to go. Well, I better go get my telescope. Yeah, I know, it was about the Star Wars wife, so I'm just saying it kind of fits too. So I'm going to show them about the stars and how they glow away. They certainly will take their time getting prepared. With no warning at all, they burst through the bedroom door. Door hits me in the face with enough force to break bones.
Were you just sitting in front of it close enough for the... Who sits in front of a door close enough for it to open up into their face? Also, what self-respecting hotel has outward opening doors? You don't do that in a hotel. They open into the room to make it so that people don't leave them open and get in the... whatever. Almost sprawling away from there, crashing onto the wall. You guys don't look any different. Whatever. I thought they were gonna dress up all nice. But,
CJ, why are you lying on the floor like that?
no reason. One day, they're going to kill me. I'm certain of it.
how typical of you to be doing something completely ridiculous for no reason. Come on, you wanted to show us something, right?
Yeah, just a moment, please. I swear, I can see a cloak figure behind them. This guy's a bit over dramatic. Only in the areas where no one cares about. Dot 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 dot. Finally, what I've been waiting for. See, why can't you just cut a chunk out of this, cut a square chunk out of this, zoom it into a square, and use it for the previous scene?
See, they have stars! Right? Why? I guess he was thinking about himself and being in space, but this whole thing is done where, in a first-person perspective where I am playing him. So this is what he's seeing right now. So if I'm daydreaming about space, just cut like the top corner out and blow it up to the point where it's the full goddamn image. Alright, I'm done exploding over this. We've already gotten to another one of my special places around this beach. Special places just sounds weird. Never before have I seen a clearer view of the sky than this hill overlooking the ocean. This is where I'm finally going to show sun and who? To Sun? Who the fuck is to Sun? T-Sun. So T-Sun and Momoko, what about space fascinates me so much. Another tick mark for the fuck-ups in the actual, like, dialogue. I see their majesty of the universe for themselves. It's taken me quite a while to set up this telescope. It'll definitely be worth it.
Sakura, are you done yet?
I don't see how watching the stars is so interesting.
I don't know if it's a placeholder name. It could be, I don't know. Or it could just be that nobody knows how to actually type. That nobody proofreads these things. They get like one guy to write it, and then he looks over it like once after that, and he's like, yeah, there's no red underneath it from spell check, so it's fine. Which honestly is how I do my own writing, so yeah.
But I have to admit, the sky does look beautiful here.
It really does look amazing.
Seems like my locals right tonight. They said it will be overcast today, but it seems like they're wrong. That might not be a word, but it's capitalized as a name, so spell check goes over that. And fuck, the squall was even clearer than I remember it being since. Yeah, I remember it being since the last time I came here. Wait until you see through the telescope.
Isn't it done? Yay! I want to be the first to look through it.
As she looks through it, like all across the constellations, she gets a clear view of the other galaxies, the surface of the moon, the stars. It remains completely silent through the whole thing. She eventually looks away and lets Ayuma have her turn. Time seems to pass by so slowly before she eventually stops to looking through it. I'll narrate to them the entire time, reminding them about the stars behind the stars. So what do you think? Do you understand why I love space so much?
It really is quite beautiful. The way you narrate it is amazing too. It's almost like I've taken a journey, but I'm still here.
Maybe I should walk in a planetarium.
I think you'd like that.
She looks up into the sky.
That's nice, but I think that's more than your thing than mine.
Yeah. It's switching between the different voices is what's fucking me up, I think. I have to say the same. It's not my thing either. But it really was something beautiful to see, Seiji. Thank you for bringing me here.
I still think this unit beats her far better.
It's alright. I'm glad I could share it with you. That's just something I'll have to accept. It's not a real thing. It's not that thing. At least I can appreciate it for a while. Maybe they'll learn a little bit about me or not too.
Still, we can stay here for a while, can't we? We should lie down so we can look at the stars.
Lie down together.
Did you hear that? I rolled my eyes as hard as I could. God damn, this woman thinks everything's sexual, isn't she? I'd say she's thirsty, but she's just awkward as fuck.
Yep, lie down together, all three of us.
I won't pass on all chance to stargaze. All seems a little suspicious to me. Okay, I'm pulling out the constellations while we're doing that.
Sounds great, Sergey.
Yes, sounds great.
What's with these two? I swear I saw Momoko lean over and whisper something in Yuma's ear. As I lay down, I watched both Momoko and Yuma lie on either side of me. Momoko, what are you doing?
It's cold out here. I just want some warmth, Sergey. Nothing wrong with that, right?
Could you back off a little bit?
I told you, silly, I'm cold. There's no way I'm backing off.
Just as she says that, I feel Yuma press up against me on the other side. You too, Yuma.
It's not like I want to do anything, it's just that I'm cold too.
He presses up against me even harder after saying that. There, all the pressing against me.
Who's pressing up against you, Sergey?
There's no one else here but us.
I'm not talking about people, I'm talking about Despite my protest, neither of them let go.
Those of you who aren't 5, he was talking about their tits. Oh.
I seized both my arms and I'm holding them in a deep grip. I can't move even if I wanted to. Will I even killed or not? It's one of the warmest summer nights I've ever experienced.
Oh, what a cold night. Can't you feel me shivering?
Walking like she makes a board and quiver.
I agree, this is one of the coldest nights ever. You choose a great night to go out, Baka.
Hey, I've been alone here for a while. Well, maybe time to head back to the hotel soon.
Stay just a little bit longer, CJ. This is really nice.
I'm not seeing what's so nice about it.
Yes, this is kinda nice, looking at the stars with friends.
I'll try to move my arms once I got my pin down. There's no way I'll be able to move them. So I guess I'll just have to wait until they're willing to let themselves go. Oh well, they're giving me an excuse to daydream about space here. Let's have a look at what constellations I can see from here. What tales my grandfather used to tell me about these constellations too. Look, I put as much sexual tension into that friend as I could. There's too much to remember all at once. Hey, you two. What are you? Want to hear about some of the more stories behind the constellations?
That sounds great, CJ. Just like your grandfather used to tell us.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
It's not often that you get such a happy response from Mayumi. I guess they found memories of my grandfather too.
Is his grandfather dead too? What the they keep talking about him like he's long gone, but you're in high school, dude. You need to have a... I mean, they're all 18. Everyone in this is 18. They do not need a legal guardian. They are of age.
Alright. Well, I won't be able to tell them as well as he did.
It doesn't matter. Just start talking, Seiji.
Also, then seem to relax as I begin to recall the tales my grandfather told me so many years ago. I'm worried that they're going to get too comfortable, in fact. They were supposed to leave a while ago. Well, they look like they're going to stay for the time night. Come on, can't lie here forever, you two.
Why not? Let's stay here and watch the sunrise.
What's how many hours away? I'll be tired right while it's almost done. Can't we do that from the hotel room?
Oh, we could, but it wouldn't be as rumble.
Quiet, Momoko.
I give me back to order loudly enough to make my eardrum rupture.
Alright, sorry, Ayama.
No, what were we about to say, Mamika?
Nothing at all, silly.
Man, it's getting way too late for us. With all my strength, I burst free from the grip. It looked like there was an earthquake. Alright, we seriously need to head back to the hotel room now. Most of them look pretty disappointed as they pick themselves up.
Fine then, Saja.
It's not like I want to stargaze for longer or anything.
You two go on ahead if you want. I'll have to pick up the telescope. Here, we'll give you the key.
You're going to tell two girls like us to go home by ourselves? What if something happens and you're not there?
She makes a good point, Saja. Don't leave us alone.
I honestly think that if anyone was stupid enough to attack this two, we would end up with a trip to the hospital for them.
See, they don't have good writing here because it could be the attackers or the girls when he refers to them. I'm fairly certain he's referring to the attackers.
Well, I guess I'm walking with them. Alright, but I still have to pack this up. You don't mind waiting, do you?
Uh-oh.
I guess I can do you a favor and wait for you. Just this once.
Alright, thank you. As I turn my back to him, I can hear them whispering to each other. What are they talking about? I don't know.
You know, I think I understand you a little bit better now, Saja. Even though it's not my thing, I can see why you love it so much.
I agree with Momoko. Sometimes I don't know what's going on in that hollow head of yours. Now that I've had a closer look, I think I'll get a bit more.
I fucked that lineup. As we're all packed up, we walk back to the hotel along the beach, watching the moon shimmer in the ocean. I think it's moments like this that you really remember. It is an hour and 13 minutes into the stream, my friend, and we are on a dot 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 screen. So I will leave it off with a dot dot, a dot dot dot, a dot 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 dot, and we're back in the same goddamn image. The room is silent. No, the room is silent apart from the sound of the clock. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. Went a little bit over what I'm trying to do. I think I have it set as an hour 30 in the schedule, but that's just in case I do go over. Thank you all for watching, and by all I think I just mean you, VMK89. Thank you guys on YouTube for looking at these. I've noticed a significant view bump, and specifically this, I don't know why. But anybody watching the VODs on YouTube, thank you for watching this stuff. You can catch it live Saturday nights, 6 p.m. EST, and possibly get past whatever YouTube filters they put up there. I don't know if I'm getting copyright strikes on these. I haven't had any issues yet because I haven't had any terrible images. There are a few Sakura games that I think are gonna have issues with YouTube's decency policies, but I have it set as being an adult stream and being an adult channel, so it's not like I'm... whatever. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, wash your hands, thank your essential employees, please. You might be a bit jealous that they're working like myself. I'm jealous that they actually have jobs right now. They are getting worked a lot harder than usual with not much to compensate for that. So thank your employees, essential employees, and please have a good week. I will see everybody who is watching right now, hopefully tomorrow, 7 p.m. EST, same time, on Kretsu's stream for the Bone Collectors, Journey of the Bone Collectors. I only do the archive, so please don't check out my channel for tomorrow. Go to Kretsu's, because I will actually be in her chat as well, interacting with you guys, along with a few more of the party members for that one. So, have all a good week. See you next week for Sakura Saturday.